So with the Champions League final about to kick off in a few hours, I thought I'd do my top 5 Champions League finals of all time. And number 1 is going to surprise quite a few of you. What's up, boys and girls? It's your boy Simon here to talk about everything to do with football. I have a little bit of affection towards Chelsea Football Club, the greatest club in the world. So coming in at number 5 is Arsenal versus Barcelona in 2006, Stade de France. Arsenal got into their first Champions League final. I think they beat Villarreal in the semis, reaching the final. And Arsenal went 1-0 up, Sol Campbell header. And I love this moment because the dreams of Arsenal fans thinking they're going to win the Champions League. And then went 1-0 up, Sol Campbell header. And Jens Lehmann took a nice red card for all of London. Thank you. And within minutes, Samuel Eto'o came with the equaliser. And then I think it was Belletti came in and scored the winner as well to shatter Arsenal's dreams, and obviously they bottled it yet again. Coming in at number 4 is Barcelona again, but this time versus Manchester United in 2011, and the final was actually in Wembley. Now the reason why I put this one in my top 5 because it was just a beautiful display from Barcelona. Arguably, I think I would say this is Barcelona's golden era, where I think that year they won almost everything, I think. But it was a great performance from Pedro, Messi and David Villa, who I think is incredibly underrated and doesn't get spoken about enough as arguably probably one of the greatest strikers of our era. But it was a 3-1 victory, and everyone thought Man United was going to win it because it's in the UK, Wembley, Man United is going to win it. But Barcelona, it was just a beautiful display from Barcelona. They just played Man United out the park. And for me, that comes in at number 4. In May 1999, Manchester United completed the treble, which no English club had done at the time. They completed their treble by beating Bayern Munich in Spain 2-1 in the Champions League final. And if you watch the game, Man United just got played for pretty much for the majority of the game. And then Alex Ferguson made 2 crucial changes in the likes of bringing on Teddy Sheringham and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and scoring 2 goals, I think in the 89th or the 88th, and then in the 90th minute in extra time, Ole Gunnar to win their treble and to win the Champions League final. It was a great achievement, not just for Man United, for probably English football, for a club to actually win the treble. So that comes in at my number 3. And in number 2 has to be, you got to put this one in my top 3. Liverpool versus AC Milan, Champions League final, Istanbul. Liverpool going down 3-0 in the first half. And I remember sitting down in my couch at university thinking this game is done. AC Milan are just going to absolutely finish Liverpool off in the second half. And then suddenly Liverpool came out. I can't remember who scored the goals. I think Gerrard scored one, Milan Baros, and I can't remember the third goal scorer for Liverpool. But and then it went to penalties, and then Liverpool won on penalties. It was just literally, this is a game of 2 halves. One team dominating the first half, another team dominating in the second half, and then went to penalties. It was an absolutely great performance. And for me, it just goes to show how dominant Liverpool were in cup tournaments, and has to be, for me, the top 5. So who can you guys guess is my number 1? Oh yes! Oh yeah! Saturday, the 19th of May, 2012, Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich's home ground. This has to be my number 1. And the reason being is because in the league, Chelsea were terrible. We finished 5th in the league that year, okay? And as well, we fired our manager, okay? And Di Matteo took over halfway through the season. We somehow scraped into the final because I remember we losing to Napoli in the first leg. And then we took it home and then we beat Napoli. But it was built for Bayern Munich. This is probably Bayern Munich's best chance. But everyone was saying they were going to win. And rightly so, they did because they scored first. I think Muller scored first. And it didn't look like we were going to win until up stepped Didier Drogba. This man here, and everyone talks about Cole Palmer, Chelsea, where would Chelsea be without Cole Palmer? Where would we be without Didier Drogba, who scored the equaliser, scored the winning penalty, and retired as king? And I'm going to give an honourable mention on the 29th of May 2021, Chelsea winning the Champions League for the second time the second time. But the reason why I'm bringing this up, because if you're as old as me, Alan Hansen famously said, You can never win anything with kids. Again, Chelsea are proving we go against the odds and we prove people wrong. And that just goes to show you can win things with kids if you have the right mentality, the right players, and God bless Roman Abramovich, because it was his dream for us to do this and we did it.